Secrets revealed. 10 indisputable signs that you are an irresistible mature woman. Have you ever wondered if you still attract attention when you enter an environment? Have you ever wondered if your presence still has that positive impact on the people around you? Or has time diminished its power of attraction and elegance? As we age, it's natural to question how others perceive us, especially in a world that often prioritizes youth. But here's the truth that few mature women discover. You can be much more attractive than you realize. While beauty in youth is often linked to smooth skin or a slender body, true attractiveness in a mature woman goes far beyond the surface. It is found in the way you carry yourself, the energy you transmit, and the lasting impression you leave on people. In this video, we're diving into 10 signs that show you're an irresistible mature woman, even if you don't think so. These signs go beyond wrinkles or hair color. They reveal how timeless beauty is rooted in trust, presence, and the way others naturally respond to you. Stay with me until the end, because when we're done, you'll be able to see yourself in a completely new light. These revelations are not just about appearance. They're about recognizing your worth, embracing your confidence, and understanding the quiet, effortless charm that draws people toward you. Let's get started. 1. The magic of radiant skin. Why your hair and posture cause admiration. One of the most telling signs that you're an attractive, mature woman is when people take the time to compliment specific features like your skin, hair, or posture. These details may seem small, but they reveal how others perceive it. Many people assume that attractiveness in later years has to do with looking young, but that couldn't be further from the truth. True beauty comes from how you take care of yourself, how confident you feel in your own skin, and how you present yourself to the world. When someone tells you that their skin is radiant, that their gray hair looks classy, or that their posture is stunning, they are recognizing the vitality that radiates from within you. Your beauty is not in looking younger, but in looking healthy, vibrant, and naturally yourself. The same goes for hair. Many mature women worry about gray or silver strands, but the truth is that well-groomed hair, whether colored or natural, exudes elegance. A well-maintained haircut and a style that matches the shape of your face can make a huge difference in how people perceive your attractiveness. And then there's the posture. Few people realize how much posture contributes to attractiveness, especially as we age. Standing upright, walking confidently, and carrying yourself gracefully send a silent message to the world. You are self-confident, you take care of yourself, and you are proud of who you are. Bending over can make even the most beautiful woman look tired, while staying strong and graceful can make an ordinary outfit look extraordinary. Have you received compliments about your skin, hair, or posture recently? Perhaps it's time to recognize these signs of your enduring beauty. True beauty reveals itself through those small details that people can't help but admire in you. 2. The magnetic power. How your gaze holds attention and earns respect. One of the clearest signs that you're an attractive, mature woman is the way people engage with you when you talk. If people consistently maintain strong eye contact, listen intently, and seem genuinely drawn to your words, it's a powerful indicator of your attractiveness. Eye contact is one of the most instinctive ways humans communicate interest. When someone is truly captivated by another person, they naturally hold their gaze longer, respond with subtle facial expressions, and lean slightly while listening. That's because genuine attractiveness isn't just about how you look, but how you make others feel. If people tend to focus on you during the conversation, respond warmly, and seem eager to hear what you have to say, it's a sign that your presence is magnetic. A woman who speaks clearly, expresses herself confidently, and listens with genuine interest is much more captivating than someone who simply looks good in a photo. When you know your worth and communicate with kindness and certainty, people notice. They lean in, remember your words, and leave the conversation feeling like they've been in the presence of someone truly remarkable. Another important aspect is the energy you bring to an environment. Have you ever noticed how some people can make a space feel more welcoming just by being there? That's because beauty isn't just something others see, it's something they experience. If you've ever been told that you have a reassuring presence, that people feel comfortable when they talk to you, or that your words carry weight, these are indicators that your attractiveness is deeply felt by those around you. When people look you in the eye during the conversation and listen intently, recognize that this kind of attractiveness doesn't diminish with age. It deepens, making your presence even more powerful. 3. The aura that transforms environments, the charisma that attracts people effortlessly. One of the most powerful signs that you are an attractive, mature woman is the way people feel in your presence. True beauty is not just about facial features or body shape, but the energy you bring to a room. If you've ever noticed that people open up easily to you, that strangers seem attracted to you, or that your presence naturally elevates the mood in social situations, then your attractiveness goes far beyond the physical. There's a reason why some people stand out effortlessly. It's not about wearing the most expensive clothes or having the perfect hairstyle. It's about how others feel when they're with you. A woman with natural charm knows how to engage in a conversation, makes others feel heard, and exudes a sense of tranquility that is contagious. Your charisma isn't something you need to fake. It's the natural reflection of the wisdom, kindness, and self-confidence you've developed over the years. A key part of charisma is their facial expressions and body language. A warm and genuine smile, eyes that express kindness, and a relaxed posture contribute to an aura of attractiveness that no makeup can replicate. When you make eye contact and use subtle gestures that show engagement, you create an atmosphere that naturally draws people in. Another important factor is the way you listen. Attractive people are also those who listen with intention. When you nod in agreement, offer thoughtful responses, or make others feel truly heard, it increases your presence. If you've ever noticed that people enjoy being around you, that conversations flow easily, or that others naturally seem comfortable in your company, consider it a sign that your attractiveness is more than just skin deep. A warm and charismatic presence is something that only gets stronger with age. 4. The timeless style. Why young people are inspired by its elegance. Another undeniable sign that you are an attractive, mature woman is when younger people notice your style and elegance. As we age, our beauty isn't in chasing trends or trying to look decades younger. Instead, it's about knowing what suits us, embracing our individuality, and presenting ourselves in a way that feels authentic to us. Think about the last time a younger woman complimented your outfit, asked where you got your accessories, or even told you that she hopes to age as gracefully as you do. These moments are a reflection of how well you behave. Young women often look to older women for inspiration because they recognize the confidence, refinement, and naturalness that come with age. Your elegance does not come from following the latest trends, but from knowing your personal style and expressing it with a security that only experience can bring. What makes style so important is not just the clothes themselves, but what they say about you. A woman who dresses well, even in simple and effortless ways, signals that she is proud of herself. It's not about wearing the most expensive brands or following all the new rules of fashion. It's about choosing pieces that reflect who you are today. When you wear well-fitting clothes, take care of small details such as a well-done hairstyle or tasteful accessories, and carry yourself elegantly, people notice. Another key element of attraction is how comfortable you feel in your own skin. Have you ever seen a woman whose confidence makes her look stunning no matter what she's wearing? That's because true beauty isn't about hiding imperfections, it's about accepting them. The lines on her face tell stories, her silver strands add a sense of wisdom. When a younger person compliments your style, it's not just about the clothes you wear. It's about the aura you project when you wear them. 5. The magnetic effect, when noticing discreet glances, means admiration. One of the most telling signs that you're an attractive, mature woman is when you notice people throwing glances at you, sometimes subtly, sometimes more obviously. This is not about looking decades younger or fitting into conventional beauty standards. It's about the presence you exude, the way you carry yourself, and the unique combination of confidence, elegance, and charisma that naturally attracts people's attention. Many women assume that as they get older, they become invisible, but the truth is that attractiveness is not about youth. If you've ever caught someone staring at you a little more than expected, if a stranger gives you a second look, or if people seem to notice you when you walk into a room, it's a sign that your beauty still makes an impression. You don't have to wear flashy clothes or excessive makeup. Your authentic presence is enough to attract admiring glances. A big part of why people throw glances in your direction has to do with how you make them feel. There is something undeniably attractive about a woman who is comfortable in her own skin. Whether it's the way you make eye contact, how you dress effortlessly stylishly, or simply how you move with confidence, these small details create an undeniable attraction. Another key factor is how you behave in public. Truly captivating people move with intention, take their time, and engage with their surroundings in a way that feels graceful and self-confident. When you present yourself in a way that says, "I'm comfortable exactly as I am," others will notice. It makes people want to look at you, not because of wrinkles or lack thereof, but because of the confidence and authenticity you project. If you've ever felt like someone is admiring you from across the room, accept it. You are not invisible. Your beauty isn't fading. It is evolving, becoming more refined and more magnetic over time. 6. Silent language. How your confidence communicates power and beauty. One of the most powerful signs that you're an attractive, mature woman is the way people respond to your confidence. While youth often depends on outer beauty, true attractiveness in later years comes from something much deeper: self-confidence. When you know who you are, accept yourself fully, and behave with calm confidence, others will notice. Confidence is not about arrogance or trying to prove yourself. It's about feeling at ease in your own skin. It is about entering an environment without the need for validation, knowing that its value is not tied to passing beauty standards. If you've ever noticed that people treat you with respect, that your opinions are valued, or that others admire the way you carry yourself, consider it a sign that your confidence is radiating. Your confidence is like an invisible perfume that attracts people without them even realizing why. Confidence has the power to make you look more attractive without you realizing it. When you hold your head high, maintain good posture, and speak with conviction, people see you differently. They're attracted to you not just because of how you look, but because of how you make them feel. A woman who knows her worth radiates a sense of tranquility that no expensive outfit can replicate. Another key indicator of trust is how people react to your presence. Have you ever been in a conversation where people genuinely listen to you, seek your advice, or respond to your words with respect? When people naturally give you space to speak, or even mirror your posture and expressions, it's a reflection of how much they value your presence. And then there's the simple fact that trust is contagious. A woman who is comfortable in her own skin inspires others to be the same. If you notice that people respect your presence, consider it a confirmation that you possess a type of attractiveness that is both rare and long-lasting. 7. Beyond appearance, the real reason for the compliments you receive. One of the clearest signs that you're an attractive, mature woman is when people frequently compliment your presence rather than just your physical features. While in youth compliments tend to focus on superficial beauty, the real attractiveness later in life lies in the way you carry yourself, the warmth you radiate, and the natural confidence you convey. Think about the last time someone told you that you have a beautiful smile, a kind look, or an elegant way of speaking. These accolades go beyond physical characteristics. They reflect how people feel when they're around you. The truth is that real beauty isn't just about facial symmetry or skin texture. It's about how others perceive you as a whole person. The compliments you receive are not about looking younger, but about the confidence, grace, and strength that only come with life experience. Many mature women underestimate how much their posture and presence contribute to their attractiveness. There's something effortlessly endearing about a woman who's comfortable in her own skin, who doesn't feel the need to chase trends or seek constant validation. People notice when you walk with purpose, when your posture reflects quiet strength, and when your eyes shine with kindness and wisdom. Another important aspect of presence is the way people respond to your energy. Have you ever walked into an environment and felt an immediate connection with others without even saying a word? That's because attractiveness isn't just about appearance, but the emotional impact you have on those around you. People are naturally attracted to warmth, to someone who listens attentively, to a person who makes them feel important and valued. If you get compliments that focus on your energy rather than just your looks, consider it a sign that your beauty is shining through in ways you may not even notice. 8. Contagious confidence. How you inspire groups with just your presence. An extraordinary aspect of attractiveness in mature women is the ability to inspire confidence in diverse social groups. When you walk into an environment and notice that different people naturally feel at ease around you, it reveals a magnetic quality that few possess. Notice how their calm and safe behavior creates a domino effect in groups. People tend to open up more, share genuine thoughts, and feel understood when they're in your presence. This phenomenon does not happen by chance. It is a direct reflection of its authenticity. What makes this feature so special is its universality. You get to make connections with both young and old people, with different backgrounds and life experiences. Your emotional maturity creates a field of trust around you, causing people to naturally lower their defenses and feel safe. A woman who inspires confidence in diverse groups possesses a rare and valuable quality. You don't have to force interactions or manipulate situations to be accepted. Their genuine presence is enough to create a welcoming environment where people feel they can be themselves. Notice how this manifests itself in family gatherings, where you can move between generations with ease, or in professional environments where their opinion is respected by different hierarchical levels. This ability to create bridges between people is a form of beauty that goes far beyond physical appearance. It is a manifestation of your emotional intelligence, empathy, and authenticity. When you realize that you are naturally included in diverse social circles, that your presence calms tensions in groups, recognize this as a sign of your extraordinary ability to attract and positively influence those around you. 9. The voice of experience. Why your opinions carry weight even without formal authority. A striking indicator that you are an attractive, mature woman is when your opinions are valued and respected, even without an official title or position of authority. Have you ever noticed how people often seek their perspective in important discussions? How do they pause to listen when you start talking? This behavior is no coincidence. It is a direct recognition of the value of your experience and wisdom. In a society that often values formal titles and credentials, there is something extraordinarily powerful about someone whose opinion is respected simply by the strength of his character and clarity of thought. When you speak, people listen not because they have to, but because they recognize the depth of what you have to say. Your ability to communicate complex ideas with clarity and empathy is a form of attractiveness that deepens with each year of experience. This quality is especially manifested in times of conflict or difficult decisions. Attractive, mature women often become natural mediators, not by imposition, but because their presence brings calm and their perspective brings clarity. Notice how people from different generations seek your opinion. Young people may look to your guidance for important decisions, while your peers value your perspective in complex discussions. Genuine respect for your opinions goes beyond agreeing with you. It includes the way people take what you say seriously. This kind of quiet, profound influence is one of the most powerful expressions of beauty and attractiveness that only intensifies with maturity. When you notice that your words carry weight, recognize this as a clear sign of your magnetic presence. 10. Magnetic comfort. The true beauty of those who accept their own story. One of the most revealing and profound signs that you are an irresistible mature woman is the genuine comfort you feel in your own skin. This form of attractiveness cannot be faked or bought. It emanates naturally when you fully embrace who you are. Notice how this inner comfort manifests itself in your daily life. You no longer feel the need to apologize for the space you occupy in the world. You don't depend on the constant approval of others to validate your worth. Instead, there's a confident peace of mind in knowing exactly who you are and being at peace with it. Accepting oneself fully creates an aura of freedom around oneself that is deeply appealing and inspiring to others. This comfort is reflected in the way you deal with praise and criticism. You can receive a compliment graciously without diminishing or denying it. At the same time, the criticism no longer shakes his sense of inner worth. Notice how people respond to this internal security. They tend to be more open and authentic in your presence, as if their comfort with themselves gives them permission to also be true. This kind of comfort doesn't come overnight. It is built through years of self-knowledge and acceptance of the natural changes of the body and life. You can notice this quality when you look in the mirror without the immediate impulse to criticize what you see. When you choose clothes that enhance your current body, instead of trying to hide it, there is an extraordinary freedom in fully accepting your own history, and that freedom translates into a form of beauty that is impossible to ignore. If you feel comfortable in your own skin, if you accept your wrinkles as marks of wisdom and experience, recognize this as one of the most powerful signs of your mature beauty. As we conclude this journey through the 10 signs that reveal your mature beauty, reflect on an essential truth. True attractiveness doesn't fade with age, it does. Beauty in later years isn't about looking like you were at 25. It's about the way you carry yourself, the quiet confidence you project, and the impact you have on those around you. If people are attracted to your energy, admire your elegance, listen intently when you speak, or even steal discreet glances in your direction, that's a clear sign that your beauty is stronger than ever. We are often led to believe that aging means disappearing into the background. But the truth is that attractiveness doesn't fade over time. It evolves. Every compliment you receive, every lingering look, every meaningful conversation is proof that your beauty is undeniable. So stop comparing yourself to younger versions of yourself or to unrealistic ideals. Recognize the signs of your own mature beauty that are all around you every day. Celebrate the trust you've built, the wisdom you've gained, and the magnetic presence you've developed over the years. Your beauty isn't diminishing. It's becoming more refined, more powerful, and more authentically yours. Starting today, I challenge you to notice these signs in your own life. Notice how people respond to your presence. Accept compliments with grace instead of dismissing them. Recognize the positive impact you have on others. And most importantly, honor the woman you have become, with all your experience, wisdom, and natural beauty. Because true beauty has no expiration date. It just becomes richer, deeper, and more captivating with each passing year.